As we begin another week of service, let us do so with renewed commitment, discipline, and dedication to the Filipino people. First, I extend my sincere congratulations to the men and women of the Philippine National Police for encouraging results of the latest OCTAS research survey, where the PNP recorded 63% trust rating and 61% satisfaction rating during the first part of this calendar year, 2026. These statistics reflects the growing confidence of the public in the work that we do every day. Every patrol conducted, every crime prevented, every life protected, and every act of compassion shown to our communities contributes that trust. To all PNP personnel, this recognition belongs to you. Ito ay bunga ng inyong sipag, sakripisyo, at patuloy na pagpatupad sa tungkulin sa kabila ng mga hamon ng serbisyo. Ngunit kasabay ng tiwalang ito ay mas malaking pananagutan. This should not make us complacent. Instead, it should push us to work harder, serve better, and remain faithful to our oath. The recent report of the Anti-Red Tape Authority also reminds us, all government institutions, including the Philippine National Police, that public service must always be efficient, transparent, and responsive. As one of the government's frontline institutions, every interaction we have with the public shapes their perception of our organization. Kung magbabanik tanaw tayo, every matrix na lang included in the ARTA or complaint desk ng national government. Nasa top 5 ang Philippine National Police. Pero as of this recent ARTA matrix, wala tayong reklamo doon. That is why we must continue improving our frontline services, simplify processes where possible, and ensure that citizens are treated with professionalism, respect, and urgency. Equally important is our willingness to listen. Constructive criticism should never be seen as threat. It is an opportunity for us to improve and strengthen public trust. Recently, PNP intensified intelligence and security operations nationwide following the foiled tunneling attempt allegedly carried out by members of the so-called termite gang in a pawn shop in Quezon City. This incident demonstrated the evolving methods being employed by criminal elements to victimize business and communities. It also highlighted the importance of strong coordination between law enforcement agencies, private establishments, and security personnel. I likewise commend the men and women of the Police Regional Office 5 for their humanitarian response efforts in communities affected by the unrest of Mayon volcano. Your actions showed that beyond law enforcement, the Philippine National Police remains a dependable partner of our people during these times of crisis and disaster. As we begin this week, let us remain disciplined in our conduct, careful in our decisions, and responsible in the exercise of our authority. The badge we wear symbolizes public trust. Therefore, we must always act with integrity, humility, and respect for the rule of law. Never allow personal interest, emotion, or abuse of authority to compromise the dignity of our profession. Always remember that every action we take reflects not only ourselves, but on the entire organization we represent. Together, let us continue strengthening public trust, building safer communities, and advancing our vision of a bagong PNP para sa bagong Pilipinas.
Serbisyong mabilis, tapat at nararamdaman.